Let's look at the men's 400 meters. I do think we have Jamaicans here. Yes, we do. All right, so we have Sean Bailey in this race. We have Zandrian Barnes. We have Kareem Bartley. We have, those are all Jamaicans. We have Michael Oyizu, or however, I'm sorry, he's from Great Britain. We have Trevor Stewart from the United States. We have Noah Williams from the United States. And we have Matthew Boylan from the United States. Again, we see a lot of collegiate athletes coming out in these races. Again, they want to turn up at their trials as well and perform for their country. What am I expecting in this race? I want it to be a good race for Jamaicans in terms of consistency. I'm looking for a consistent race from our Jamaicans. So far we have Sean Bailey running 44 43. I'm expecting him to take this race hands down. But again, I'm looking for consistency. So a time in and around his personal best for me would be a great performance for Sean Bailey. Zandrian Barnes dipped below that 45 seconds barrier as well. I'm looking for a good run from him. Actually, I'm looking for a good showing from our Jamaicans here. Kareem Bartley as well, looking for a good race. There will be American challengers, obviously. I do expect Trevor Stewart to, come out and challenge. He may challenge for, second place in this race because I do have Sean Bailey taking it. So Trevor Stewart may come in second place, and then Zandrian Barnes may come in for third. So those are my places. Sean Bailey, Trevor Stewart, and Zandrian Barnes. But I want overall, more than anything else, consistency for our athletes based on the performances that they've been doing. And not consistency going backwards, but obviously forwards. That's what I want to see. All right, so we're moving on from the men's 400 meters. Let's look at the women's 400 meters. Okay, so we do have people in here as well. Oh, and look who we have. We have Janelle Brumfield from Jamaica. We have Kendall Ellis from the United States. We have Lena Irby Jackson from the United States. We have Sydney McLaughlin Leveroni from the United States. We have Gabby Thomas from the United States. Oh, she's running the 100 and the 400. Interesting. Then we also have Ashley Williams from Jamaica. We have Charokee Young from Jamaica. And we have Courtney Okolo from the United States. Okay, now this is going to be a very, very interesting race because obviously Sydney, is making her bid here for the 400 meters individually. That's the event that she will be running at the American trials. So I'm expecting a really good race from her. I think the last time I said someplace mid 49s. That's pretty much what I'm expecting from her tomorrow. Someplace mid 49s. She may run a bit faster, maybe between, yeah, someplace mid 49. So like a 49.4, 49.5 is a good race, in my opinion, from Sydney. Now, it's going to be a great race, I think, for Charokee Young because of how Sydney runs. I'm not sure how the lane draws are, but based on how Sydney runs that first 200/300, it's gonna be a good race for Charokee because I've seen her making the changes to be more active in that first 200 of the race. Clearly, we saw that on show in Jamaica when she came to the Racers Grand Prix. So we know she's working on her first part of the race. To have an even race, it's a sprint hard in the first 200, to come home the same way. So I'm expecting this to be a good race for Charokee. Where does she place though in this race? That's the interesting tidbit. So I do have Sydney taking it, right? Gabby Thomas is also very strong over the 400 meters this season as well. She's already run a personal best in it. So I do expect Gabby Thomas to be right up there as well, challenging Sydney. But I do still have Sydney winning. Then I have, then I'm gonna choose. I'm going out on a limb here because she's Jamaican. I'm willing to go out on the limb. I'm giving Charokee Young third, and then Lena Irby Jackson fourth. Those are my top four spots. Obviously, I'm always gonna sprinkle a bit, extra for our Jamaicans because I'm hoping for, the best from our Jamaican athletes. So Charokee Young, I don't think she can manage a third place here. She will get pulled to a really good time, in my opinion, in this race. It's a really good race for her, in my opinion. Key off Sydney and see, well, run your own race, obviously, but I'm thinking that she will get pulled to a really good time. in this race, possibly seeing her first sub 50 for this season. I'm excited. I'm excited for Charokee. Let's see if that will happen in this race. All right. So that was the women's 400 meters. Let's look at, other races here. We see the men's 200 meters. Oh, easy race for Noah Lyles. Clearly, no one is going to challenge him, in my opinion. I haven't seen anyone close to challenging him this season. So it's going to be an easy walk in the park here for Noah Lyles. No questions asked. Okay, let's see what else is here. Let's go to the men's 800 meters. There's no Jamaican. Um, I did those. Okay, so we have the women's shot put. We have Danniel Thomas Dodd. She will be taking part there. She's already through a personal best season, so she's in great shape. She will go up against the likes of Chase Ely. She beat her recently, I think, at the Diamond League. So it's good for Danniel Thomas Dodd. The places that she's getting so far this season. Then we have Maggie Ewan from the United States as well. So those, I think, yeah, those two are the major her major competition in this particular meet. So where does she place? Anywhere between first and third, honestly. Anywhere between first and third. The field events are, such a tricky event sometimes. So depending on the conditions, you may not be able to, throw your best, that kind of thing. So I mean, based on season's best, clearly she lands squarely in third, but that doesn't necessarily negate again or say where you're going to place when the actual competition gets on the way. So I do have her throwing well. Hopefully she can continue trending in the direction she is trending, because we want to see her over that 20 meters barrier. I want to see her through, something massive for Jamaicans, and that can really give her a key indicator to see if she can get back on the medal podium for Jamaica. That would be fantastic. So yeah, I have a good meet for her. Anywhere between first and third, based on season's best, and I'm just gonna put her third, but still I'm thinking a strong meet for Daniel Thomas Dodd. Maybe we'll get another personal best out of her. All right, what else is there? Okay, no Jamaican, no Jamaican. Is that it? I think okay. So we have some Jamaicans here in the men's discus. We have Kai Chang and we have Travis Michael. So I'm just gonna look here at the performances thus far this season. Okay, we have Alex Rosa is also in this race, not this race, in this discus throw. Okay, so I think I'm gonna it's Alex Rosa um event. Think he wins it. I have Sam Mattis from the United States also performing well, and Travis Michael from Jamaica also performing well. So I think I'm going to go with Travis for second and Sam Mattis for third. So that's my call there. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, no more Jamaicans there. Okay, we have some hurdles. We have some hurdles. All right. So in the men's 110-meter hurdles, we have Devon Allen, we have Orlando Bennett, we have Jamal Britt, we have Trey Cunningham, we have Michael Dixon, we have Robert Dunning, we have Eric Edwards, we have Daniel Roberts, and we have Damian Thomas. This is going to be a really, really good race. Good race for me, mainly the Americans, but it's also going to be a good race for the Jamaicans as well, in the sense that they'll be able to shave times of their season's best. We need Orlando Bennett to get his times down, close to his personal best, and also Damian Thomas as well to get their times down if they're going to hope to challenge for a spot individually when it comes to the Jamaican trials. So I'm expecting season's best from both of them in this race. Where does it place them? Um, well, considering that we have Devon Allen in the race, we have Daniel Roberts in the race, we do have Robert Dunning in the race. I think I'm gonna go Devon Allen. Then I'm gonna go Daniel Roberts just needs to have a clean race. My God. Yeah. And Robert Dunning. So those are the three. Those are my top three. Jamal Britt is also going to be up there as well. Oh, so I think I'm going to give America the first four spots, and hopefully Jamaica can sneak in some place for a good run. In the top half of the race. Well, hopefully top half of the race. But yeah, this is going to be a good race. I'm expecting season's best. Hopefully, season's best from our Jamaican athletes in this particular race. What else do we have? The women's 100-meter hurdles. Okay, great. So we have Gabrielle Cunningham, we have Kendra Harrison, we have Amber, sorry, Hughes, we have Alicia Johnson, we have Sydney Sember, we have Megan Tapper, we have Daniel Williams, we have Talia Bonds, and we have Paula Vasquez. Okay, another good race for Jamaicans as it relates to shaving those times down, getting faster and faster as the days progress closer and closer to the trials. Now, of course, Daniel Williams, sorry, will be looking for a spot individually on the Jamaican team, and so is Megan Tapper. What happens with them in this particular race? Alicia Johnson, Kendra Harrison, are in the race. Who else? Okay, so who do I have taking it? Kendra taking it. Alicia Johnson possibly second, but I want to see Danielle Williams coming for a strong third. Hopefully she can get into second. So hopefully she can get into second in this race, take down Alicia Johnson and finish squarely behind Kendra Harrison. In this race, Megan Tapper, I have her someplace around. Hmm. How much people are in these races? Nine? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Okay, so there are 9 people. Um, Based on this, I'm gonna say I want to give Megan Tapper one, two, three, four, five. All right, let me give Megan Tapper fifth. I'm gonna give her a solid fifth. Fifth? Let me see again. Kendra, Alicia, Daniel, that's 3. Um, no, I'm gonna give her a fourth. I'm giving Megan a nice fourth in this race. Okay, so I have. All right, let me go again with the placings. I have Kendra taking it, Daniel Williams second, Alicia Johnson third, and Megan Tapper fourth. Okay, so that's my call for that race as it relates to, again, Jamaican places. Hopefully they do well. Um, all right, Chucky. So yeah, that was a mouthful. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll catch you in a next one. Bye.